NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Tennessee Titans and the Cleveland Browns.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
On the ready.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Looking to throw right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
That's complete David Njoku. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Trying to find his tight end. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Sanders now on 3rd down. He finds Njoku complete. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Give him 24 on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That's good. First down. 1st and 10.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially in that down and distance.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd and long for him here. And the streak continues. Another one hits the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
On the coverage.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Not quite the same roar out of the crowd, Kate, that you're going to get with a touchdown, but still plenty of noise coming down, and that defense now gets to take the field with the lead.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This is ahead for about 5. Avoid that tackle to Michael Hall.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off, but don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Ward, a quick throw, complete. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans pull ahead 6-3 in the 1st. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
On the set.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready, ready, ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Cougar knife.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Finds his man, it's Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down.
Come on, come on.
1st and 10 at the
In the pistol, here's Judkins. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Play action, Sanders. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home with that sack.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Gets everything he has under this one. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Judkins running between the tackles. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Sanders. Short pass brought in. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
Quarterback of his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Starting from the 5. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10.
Head the street. Head. Get it. Ready, ready.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Ready. Go.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward finds him on the crossing route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 45-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-6 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
On the jump.
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at 2nd and 3.
70 Lions. Ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Still has some space inside the 35. Gets it to the 15. To the house from Tennessee. Touchdown! The Titans grow the lead to 7.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Ryland now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Titans grow their lead to 8.
14, round 6. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on. Come on. Go.
From the gun, Judkins. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Sanders back to throw. Finds a man right side. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
On the give, here's Judkins. And he's going to manage a low yard on that drive up the gut. Stop is made. Oluwafemi Oladejo. That's run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Deputy. 60 back. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos.
Throwing from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Throw caught at the 6. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
It's Judkins again. This is close, but it looks like they stopped him just short of the goal line.
Let's go!
A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 3
70
yards.
Timberwolves.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Hurt. 19 Lions. Ready, ready?
Judkins. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
Okay, ready?
Leading the offense out there. It's 4th and goal from the 1.
Ready? Cougar 19. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
They'll go. It's Sanders. And he will have them a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Rig alert, rig alert. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready?
With Sanders out of the pistol. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way. And it leaves 2 points on the table.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Cut out left. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
Cowboy 80. Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
1st down throw here for Ward. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending 1st and goal from the 3. And he has the Tennessee touchdown. The Titans push this to an 8-point game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Titans push the lead to 2 scores now. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Judkins up the middle. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. It'll be 2nd down and 9, but not just yet. It's only a couple of minutes to go in our 1st half. Hang with us. More football in Huntington Bank on its way. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
18, Pioneer. Let's go. Ready, right?
Here's Sanders now. Look at that touch, laid on a platter for him. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, 1st down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns make it a one-score game before halftime.
You know what a run like that does for everybody, for the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense? It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
The Browns will line up for the two-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch in the end zone. And that two-point try trims the deficit to 1. Makes trim back down to a single-point Brock as they send this off and away. Return starts at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, come on. Set. Fix the Eagles, fix the Eagles. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Lions. Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Ward. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Well, it is second down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack.
70 Timberwolves.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
Hauled in left side. And this one doesn't go far. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here comes Bryce Behringer to handle the 4th down punt. Looking to return from the 29. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Check. Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Second down and 10.
Now that's 19. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Throwing again here. Sanders. That's caught. Here's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd
Trap
and
50. Trap
4.
50.
Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transfer.
Charging down the middle, and they block it. They pick up the block inside the 40. He's at the 30. Gets the 10. And they scoop up the block and don't stop until they reach pay dirt. Well, shout out to the special teamers, Brock. They got somebody in free to block that kick, and things just got better from there as he took it all the way back.
These special teams coaches, they live in dark places, man, and they look for any vulnerability they can. A lot of times, you're a step slow, just a millisecond away. Not that time. It pays off in the biggest of ways.
of high-scoring games. No doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Showing a little burst so far. And a great run back has the offense just a touch shy of midfield to start this drive.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. Running it now out of the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Back to the well again. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Titans have a first.
And the Titans first
Here we
down.
go, here we go. 70s, go.
From the gun, it's Ward. He steps in and makes the interception. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
At their own 38-yard
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Haven't been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate. I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at him and go make a point.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Thrown for his running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Sanders now on 3rd down. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's out of bounds at the opposing 15-yard line. So that's going to go as a kick of 36 yards. And that's a Browns 1st down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers, or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch, just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
Throws caught.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
6-yard line.
Head. Let go.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a
18
yard.
Rattler, 18
Brings up
Rattler.
3rd down and
Here he is on 3rd and short. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns start the second half with some needed points. David Njoku, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the 2-point pass falls incomplete. They tried to get aggressive, but it doesn't work.
28. Browns 26.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Well, it's going to throw here on third. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Pulled in at the 20. Football is out. That goes out of bounds before the recovery is made, so they get to keep it after a run back. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19.
Handoff now to Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Big strike downfield to Judy. Down to the 10. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. Trujillo tacks on the extra point. And the Browns jump in front now by 5. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that on your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
On the ready.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Browns' 45-yard line.
They give it to him again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Trap 50, trap 50.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. Hits his running back. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans take a 3rd quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
To the line comes Ward. They're going for 2.
Here we go, here we go.
Will line up for
Big
the
Cowboy.
2-point conversion.
He's going to throw it. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion, Brock. Their lead now up to 3. A field goal would only tie this one.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now Judkins. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Hup.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go, go.
They'll run it with Judkins. They're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Crack roll 80.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Throwing the out route, complete. He's still going at the 30. Keeps himself upright. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Rubio hands on the point after. And the Browns take a 4-point lead.
36.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. He fields it from the 8. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. And the tackle saves a touchdown, but they still take over inside the red zone. So as the clock winds down to a new year, we wind down to our final quarter. That's the end of 3. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing. The return couldn't quite finish it off, Brock, but the offense sure can as they begin here 1st and goal. Ward off the play fake. Has it down close. And that is a Tennessee touchdown. The Titans take a 4th quarter lead. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while, but that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Titans push their lead to 3. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Come on, ready.
To the ground they go with Judkins. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Okay,
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
ready. 19 Tiger, not ready.
Sanders back to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And before he can reach the 1st, he's stopped. But this is close. Ball up to the 45-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Get it. 19, Cougar 19.
To throw now is Sanders. He finds Njoku complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
At the 48-yard line.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Here's Judkins. He's attacking. He's still going. And they finally stop him, but not before he picked up 7 on that 1st down run.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Set. Hurt. 60 Eagles. 6. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the intended receiver. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Check. Press on 80. Go.
3rd and short here. Sanders. That's caught for the 1st. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready. Let go.
From the red zone now. Oh no, the ball is loose! But the Browns got this one back, so they will luckily hang on to possession. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short.
10-yard line.
The Browns take the 1st of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. Running this is Judkins. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs.
Viking 18. Ready.
He'll throw it. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jerry Judy touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. He takes on the extra point. And the Browns take a 4-point lead. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Back-to-back carries here. Stopped after a gain of 2, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Get it. 18 Cardinal.
him. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Offense in a hurry up here.
60 Bison, 60 Warriors, 70. Go.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw is caught by the back. There he goes again. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 4th quarter lead.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Titans push their lead to 3. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns trail by a field goal. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 box, Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. He's top target. Njoku has another one. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well. Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Hey. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it inside the 10. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Ready? Get up.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns take a 4-point lead.
54. Titans 50.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
On the left side. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. He'll look to throw it. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Okay, that was on the field, the young high school quarterback just last week. And I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other and give him a chance to make a play.
Here he is to throw. Catch is made in close. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
54.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 35-yard line.
Real cool. Maybe on that rap to pay the bills. And now I'm fitted, not even a little bit. Oh.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
70 range, 70 range. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bronco 80.
Here he goes, one final shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So it's a win on the road for the Titans.